Yo, what's going on, y'all? Let's turn this damn music down. What's up? We are here. We're doing a special episode of Tariq Radio. Usually, we're doing Ism Radio, but we're doing Tariq Radio today. And we're doing Tariq Radio because I forgot that we're not supposed to do Ism Radio today. We're supposed to be off today. Bree is out of town, and I forgot. So Layla and Bree are not here, and I was about to call them and cuss their asses out. Then I realized, wait a minute, I ain't supposed to be here either. So, so we're here, and I got my sister Fatima as the guest host for today. How are you, Fatima? You better talk in that mic, Fatima.
I am talking into
You gotta talk. We can't hear you.
Well, it's broken.
No, the mic ain't broken.
It is so.
It is? Well, we can hear that.
Well, I'm talking into it. I don't know why it's not working.
Hold on, let's see something.
Fix
We got some technical difficulties with. No, it's working, right? You just got to talk. Say something louder.
Louder.
There you go. There you go.
That's a lot, but okay.
There you go. We need you to talk because people can't hear you.
Okay.
See, and you got to listen to yourself. Fatima is not used to the sound system in here, but we're here. We're making it do what it do. I got a special guest coming in. My dude Reggie is coming in a minute to chop it up with us. By the way, family, the new Mink Slide album is going to be available this Friday.
Yay.
Yes, indeed. Fatima's in the video. Fatima is in the video doing what it do. But the new Mink Slide album will be out Friday. As a matter of fact, the video should be available. We might have it ready tonight. My editor hit me up and told me that the video might be ready today, but either tonight or tomorrow we will premiere the new video from the Mink Slide album. The video is called City Lights. That's the next single from the album, and I can't wait for you guys to hear that. And that's gonna be popping. So what's going on with you, Fatima? Y'all got to get to know Fatima. Let them know where you from, Fatima.
I am from Philly, the city of brotherly love.
Yes.
Been out here in LA.
Is that Reggie?
Less than a year and a half. I don't see nobody.
You see Reggie? Well, Reggie Couz. He's coming
He's
right.
looking at his GPS.
Yeah.
Trying to find the right.
Yeah,
seat.
he's gonna see King Flex Entertainment. He's gonna see it. So you're from Philly. Well, now I know this. I'm just acting like So y'all out here from Philly.
Yes,
what part
sir.
of Philly you grow up?
Uptown, Mount Airy area.
They said, is she tall? Yes, Fatima's tall. How tall are you, Fatima?
I am 5'11".
Yes, she's a big old drink of yellow water.
Wow, all that though?
Yeah.
Yellow water, that does not sound appealing at all.
It's not. Oh, I know it sounds like piss.
Exactly.
Oh, my bad. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Reggie. What's up, Playboy?
Come on in.
How you doing, man? Let's go sit over here, brother. We got Reggie in the house.
Yes, sir.
My man, let's get your headphones on. Let's get your mic. There we go. Let's get it straight. Let's get it popping.
Yes, sir.
All right. We got all. This is for
All these
Layla.
mic
Usually,
issues.
I know Layla's little as hell. All right. All right. There we go. And
Awesome.
there you go. How you doing, Reg?
I'm good, man. How are you, bro?
Man, we are chilling. We are chilling with. So Reggie,
Yes, sir.
Reggie was in the promo we did for the Mink Slide album. Everybody
Yes, sir.
loved it. They loved the promo.
Oh, really? Oh, you put it out already?
Yeah. You haven't seen it yet?
Man.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta check it out later.
Oh yeah. We've been tagging you on the gram and everything. But yeah, we put it out. It's on YouTube.
Dope.
Yeah.
I gotta go check that out.
No doubt. So Reggie, what's going on with you, brother? So look, Reggie, real big guy on Instagram, but you got started on Vine, right?
Yeah.
So how'd you get it popping?
Sure. So I was going to school at the time.
Yeah.
In state. And over the summer, I actually discovered the app called Vine, and then basically.
Now, what year was this?
This was in 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was doing that, and then all of a sudden, I kind of got like a little bit of a ramp up, and then people were starting to look at my stuff. Now, keep in mind, my background is about music.
Yes,
like, I literally make music almost every day, but it just so happened that the comedy popped off.
Yeah.
During that time. So I was doing a lot of Vine, 6-second videos, and then all of a sudden, I kind of got a little bit of a following, like around 300K.
On Vine first.
On Vine.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, presented it to my mother, and I was like, yeah, listen, I want to kind of pursue this thing, which is basically 6-second videos. I already got a following.
Yeah.
I know how to make money on it. I know how to build my following. So now she was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna let you take off the whole year.
Yeah.
Which was 2014.
Okay.
And then she was like, yeah, we're gonna go and do that. And if nothing happens, then you're going back to school.
Now, where are you going to school again?
I'm actually not going to school right now.
But then, where were you going?
I was going to King University.
Okay.
At the time.
All right.
And then it didn't really take a year. Brian Robbins, what's his name? Yeah, Brian Robbins, which is basically like a director for Eddie Murphy. Does a lot of Eddie Murphy movies. He's basically responsible for Nickelodeon with all that.
Yeah.
Kenan and Kel. And he was like, yeah, I love your stuff. We want you to come out here in LA, because I was in Jersey at the time.
Okay.
And we want you to kind of shoot content for us. And I was like, yeah, sure. As long as I have like an amount, to where I can support myself and still put out content, I'm good. Let's do it. I'm down. And then ever since, I just been working and still doing content and like writing things now.
So what was this company that you're doing the content for?
Awesomeness TV.
Okay.
That's what it was for. It was kind of like I don't want to say a kiddie channel.
Yeah.
But at the time I was 19, so it kind of worked out.
Okay.
In my favor. But I love those guys over there. And, they're the reasons why I'm even out here in the first place. Because, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in LA.
Well, so when did you get the not Twitter, but Instagram really popping?
Yeah, so at the time I was shooting a lot of videos, but I saw the app was kind of declining a little bit.
Yeah.
But even if it was declining, I was just like, I need to make sure that I'm on all platforms.
Right.
To make sure that everybody gets to see my face, because if one goes down, I got the other. And if that goes down, I got the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started just basically doing a lot of YouTube videos and longer form content, especially the way Instagram was going, which was 15 seconds at the time.
Yeah.
And then it turned to a minute, and then Facebook was popping. So I was like, I gotta kind of balance all of these things.
Yeah.
And especially YouTube, I wanted to get to there because, they were monetizing and things like that,
right.
the AdSense. So I was like, this is a thing for me that I have to do, to have longevity and like have other people see me besides the kids that were on Vine.
So your stuff on Instagram is a little more adult oriented.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So how did the people with the kiddie stuff, how'd they feel about that?
It was a little bit of a transition thing with me, especially the characters that I have. Like I specifically wanted to make all male characters.
Yeah.
Because at the time it was like, no offense to the guys that like do like the imitating the girls and things like that.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of those guys.
For sure,
Yeah.
but I just felt like at that time it wasn't a lot of male dominant characters.
Right.
Now we got, HaHa Davis and me, and we got Rennie. I love those guys, man, for sure. Yeah. But at the time it was really over exaggerated with like literally a lot of mom characters, auntie characters. So I was like, and I was gonna get into that, but my mom was like, let's work on the doing the fathers and things like that. So I was like, you know what?
And the
Fair
music
enough.
teacher and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the father character, where'd you get that character from? And you guys need to go to his Instagram. Let them know what your Instagram is.
My Instagram is Reggie Couz, ReggieCouz, and that's for everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
So the dad character, where did that come? Was that something from your personal life? Because it's a very funny character.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that character, I'm the only child.
Okay.
So I had a lot of imagination.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to like entertain myself.
Right.
To be honest with you, which it kind of worked out. But that character, I just literally, and you could see like throughout the videos, I was kind of like just putting on a hat.
Yeah.
And
a
then
mustache.
have a mustache with
yeah.
a regular t-shirt. And I'm like, people really like this character. Let me like give him a uniform almost.
Yeah.
And then once I shot the video, and then I had like the catchphrase "shut your ass up," and people started taking it and running with it. So I'm like, man, I gotta continue to make this character pop. So sorry, it's my phone going off.
Oh, no problem.
Here we go. But yeah, ever since, I had a really good thing with just like creating different voices.
Yeah.
And especially like making somebody believe that I'm a different person, like a persona.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, that's probably one of my successful characters in general.
What about the music teacher character? Was that a real music teacher you got that from?
To be honest with you, yes.
Yeah.
Her name is Miss Hughes. I love her to death.
It's a lady.
Yes, it is a lady.
Okay.
But the way she does her arrangements and her expressions and the way she gets in it, like almost like she was so passionate about, making arrangement, because she'll like take a regular song and remake her whole thing. So like I was inspired the way she was breaking down the harmonies, and then that's how I kind of like, oh, let me put this character as like a person that just remakes hip hop songs or remake R&B songs. And use my ability to harmonize and show people that I can sing as well, along with it being funny.
Of course.
Of course. So I definitely had to figure out a way to like still keep it music, because music is my first love, of course, but at the same time put the comedy in it. And I think I've done a great job with balancing the two, for sure.
Now, what advice would you give to a young cat out there? Because there's a lot of young people who want to get their engagement up. They want to get it popping. And sometimes people just do dumb shit just to, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There's real clout chasey ass people, but your content has real heart to it, is meat to it. There's integrity to it.
Sure.
And this is why you've had longevity. Yeah. What kind of advice would you give to a younger cat out here who wants to, do their thing on the gram?
Sure. I would definitely say make sure you have a real end goal to this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the internet, in a way, is like you could post the first video, and wherever that is kind of like you either can get popping on that, which is going out and jumping on people's cars, right?
Yeah.
And then when you get a real fan base of that, now that's all people want to see.
Right.
So you don't want to get caught up in that, but just figure out like, what do you want to do? If it is characters, start developing. If it is making horror films, make content of that. You know what I mean? And then just kind of study the guys that already are doing it, right? And consistency.
Right.
It's been so many times where I have videos, I cringe at them, but I don't delete them because it's growth.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like which ones have videos have you done that were popular? You're like,
I don't want to share that information.
I know people go.
Like, you gonna make me say which ones I don't like? But, okay.
Oh man, actually, my first Vine video, it was called "Producers Be Like," and it was literally making like 2 chords, and saying like, "Yo, my beats is fire," and then it was like this horrible 1-2 beat that I made, and it was like, this is cringy as hell. But the growth of it, though, you know what I mean? I don't want to delete any of my videos because I want people to see like, dang, like this guy went from, posting videos in 2013, 14, and then all the way up to him. It's like, this guy's really polished now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the whole goal of this thing, man, is being consistent, making sure you have an end goal of what you want to do, and make sure it doesn't like clash of what you're doing right now.
And you're doing like commercials now. I've seen one commercial. Was it an online thing where it was with Reebok or something? It was with
Foot Locker.
Foot Locker. That's right.
Foot Locker.
Yeah.
So
how'd that pop off?
So funny thing about that. So my manager was like, "Yo, I got this opportunity for you. I don't want to tell you yet because I want to, make sure all the paperwork is done." So I was like, "Okay, cool." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, so we're about to shoot, and are you available next Tuesday to shoot this commercial?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm down."
Yeah. So
I went there, and I didn't really kind of understand what it was until they gave me the breakdown of, I was like, "Oh snap, this is a Foot Locker commercial." So they were like, "Yeah, this is gonna be basically about the draft, or like the one and done draft with Trae Young and LiAngelo Ball."
Yeah.
And they was like, "It's gonna be real funny. It's kind of like a old infomercial type of feel, and it's gonna be airing on the NBA draft and of course on YouTube AdSense and things like that." So I was like, "I'm down." So I went in there, I met Trae Young, super dope guy. Even LiAngelo too, and LeVar.
Yeah.
He's something, man.
yeah.
For sure, man. But I love the way he, puts himself out there, and along with his son too, like just the brand that they have. I respect what they, the big baller brand and things like that they're doing over there. But it was a dope shoot. I had a great time, and it was heck of an opportunity for me.
Absolutely. The commercial is very, very funny.
For sure.
Real funny. Now, have you taken acting classes before?
I did.
Yeah, I can tell. How long did you study acting?
I've been doing this for about 2 years.
Okay.
Of me actually acting. Now I'm like, okay, as we talked before, I wanted to now develop what is a great story, right? Because we could talk about the classics of the albums, or we can talk about classic movies. They all have an excellent story. Right. So I want to know how to develop that. So then that way I want to be so good to the point where you can literally give me a concept, I can make something around that concept, and it's still a dope story. Because characters is everything.
Yeah.
Plot is everything. And that just goes along with, like I said, with anything in entertainment.
Now, how has it been navigating through Hollywood? You're out here in LA.
Yeah.
How's that experience been?
It's been, I don't want to say tough. I would say challenging.
Yes.
Because when I got into the game at 19, I was kind of making my content on my own. And even at that time with the MCN, which is basically like a YouTube company, to where the Complex or like I said, Awesomeness TV or Full Screen, they're trying to take the internet of what I already do into traditional world, which it was kind of a tough thing at that time, because it was who are these guys, right? We already got our stars, we already have our budgets in our movies, so it's kind of like a bet, because we don't know how my following is going to translate into dollars, right? So it's still a thing. I think now, as far as creators, this is probably the best time for us, because now we're making our own platforms.
Absolutely.
Right?
Now speaking of monetization, are you monetizing the following you have? How many followers you have on Instagram? 1 million, 2 million?
2.1, I believe, right now.
Okay. Have you come up with ways to monetize that yet?
Sure.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of ads, or where let's say Wendy's want to reach out and say, oh, we have this product. We think it'll be great for your audience. They'll go and say, you could do whatever you want with your characters as long as we approve the concept.
Okay.
I'll shoot it and send it back to them, and if they like it, great, which usually they like it, because I make sure because I don't want to go too off my brand.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I want to put out the product in the best of my ability. But yeah, it's definitely ways to monetize.
Yeah.
It's still kind of tough to get everything, because everything is just so new now.
Right.
But at the same time, you got to get paid for
Yeah, especially with I've always wanted to see how a lot of the male content providers would get their stuff monetized, because with the ladies, it's either they get a flat tummy tea ad, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
All of them get the flat tummy tea thing, or some edge control gel, or waist trainers and shit.
The edge control gel.
Yeah. But with the dudes, I wanted to see how they can, and just to give the guys here some game too, how they could flip that and utilize that with that content. And also, are you doing a live thing too? Do you do live appearances?
I'm actually starting to do something like that. And if I could pull it off in a way to where I want it, it can definitely be an amazing experience, because that's all I'm about, right? I can do, I'm going to be in your city, going to do appearances, and that's just that. But I want people to come out, have a show, then after that, have a meet and greet, and really get personal with these people, because without them, I ain't really nothing.
Yeah.
If they not looking at me, I don't make money. You know what I mean? So I want to see, the people that I help. I always look at my DMs and they're like, yo, man, I literally broke up with my lady, and then I played one of your videos and we just started connecting again, and you actually want to save my relationship. And I was like, what?
Wow. I could see you doing a one-man show, just an hour thing, just a one-man show.
Sure.
Do the characters, do the music, mix all that stuff in. And I think that would be fly, something that you and your manager should kind of bring through. I think your audience would like that too.
Yeah, we're definitely working on that, man, for sure. I think it's time, because people don't really see me a lot, because I'm super introvert in that way. Yeah. Where now I'm okay, I've solidified myself on the internet. I just think people need to see me in real life.
Right.
I think that's next.
Of course. Let them get a real personal connection.
For
They see the characters all the time.
Right. And I don't really talk about how I got here.
Right.
Because I don't want people to be like, feel sorry for me or I'm making an excuse of why I'm not where I am. I just think it's not anybody's business. But if I put it in a way where like I can capitalize on making it great art and at the same time giving an experience, a story, I think people will love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
What was some of your most popular short videos? I know a few of them went viral. I remember the one that hell no,
Yeah.
that one. A lot of folks was doing that one for a long time.
By far my best video. I mean, like I had people in Denmark sending me stuff like, "Okay, Lord," I was like, "What in the world is going on?" Like literally, Vine was at a point where like, if you didn't have Vine, it was a video of Vine that you've seen.
Right.
So,
right.
but yeah, that was one of my videos. The Black Titanic, we in here, turn up.
Oh.
That one. Oh man, it's so many videos. I can't really recall now.
Man.
But yeah, definitely the All Hell Now one was definitely like my famous one.
That
for
one
sure.
that one went viral majorly.
Yeah.
Fatima, what has your experience been out here in Hollywood? This is my assistant, Fatima. She's an actress as well, by the way. We're gonna get
girl. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's definitely been an adjustment from the East Coast.
Yeah.
People are a little more fake out here, just in general.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel more adjusted now. It was rough, like the first 6 months or so, because I didn't know a single person when I moved out here, so it was tough.
Me either.
But I mean, you meet people and you make friends, and you kind of get accustomed to what it is, and it becomes more like home, I guess.
Fatima's she's in the new video, by the way.
Yes.
She's in the new Mink Slide video. What the director have y'all? Looked like he had y'all as streetwalkers.
I'm like, what? It was just so.
I wanted to make them like girls coming from the club, and we were driving by in the car. He's like, "Okay, y'all girls chase the car."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, these are
Like,
runaway hoes."
First of all, we're not gonna talk about how we was on CP time the whole shoot.
Oh
Man.
They gave us a 10 p.m. call time.
Yes.
We didn't go to set for our scene until after 2. When I say
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
livid, I was like, where they do that at? So we get out of the car on, what was it, Hollywood Boulevard?
Hollywood
or Sunset?
Boulevard.
And he was like, yeah, so he's going to circle the block and you guys just going to go up like your fans. And we're like, okay. And so we tried. And then we get to the car and Tariq is like, what'd you say? You said something smart, like one of you hoes gotta have some money. I'm like, no, he didn't.
Oh,
so,
man.
I'm going back in the car and I'm going home. I'm not gonna be a part of the shenanigans. I'm not gonna do it. It was the best.
Oh man, we had a
was
ball.
fun, though.
It was funny as shit. We had a ball doing that. I'm gonna get Fatima in one of our movies we do. I'm gonna have her play a serial killer or some shit.
I am for it.
No, because this girl's scared of.
I'm
She's
all
scared of
for
roaches. There be roaches
First
in
of
the
all,
office
I'm
calling me.
not
Tariq,
scared.
come get these roaches. They
I
dead
don't
on the floor.
I don't do insects or roaches. So yes, they
They're
will sit
water
right
bugs.
there.
We're
They're
bougie.
roaches.
They're water
No,
bugs.
they're
water
not
bugs.
water bugs.
These are
They're roaches.
amphibians. They're not. They're baby tadpoles. Let's not say they're roaches. We're bougie in here.
Roaches. Like.
Man, but Reg, have you been reading any scripts? Speaking of acting, are you reading any scripts? Because people, they need to put you in some stuff, man. You need to be in some stuff.
Yeah, I just, I'm always auditioning, of course.
Yes.
But like I said, I just think we're in a space where like we can literally make a fund for, because really movies are not that much to, it's really the actors that be getting the real bank. But like to make a real like film or short film, I mean, it's about building your resume.
Absolutely.
Right? And letting them know that like, yeah, I can make real projects. Right? And if I got to put up my money, or if I got to go get, funding from a indie film production company, then I'll do that. You know what I mean? And even with the live shows, you know what I mean? Like, I just think now we're at a point where we can literally make our own opportunities, which is so dope. Before, it was like we came in and it was like, okay, we have a following, and now if we go to a YouTube company or something like that, we can be bigger than what we are.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But now we're in a spot, like I said, we can literally do what we want to do.
Right, of course.
Of
course.
So we're in a good spot right now.
And you've been doing music. How long have you been doing music? Have you been doing it all your life? How long have you been, studying music? 'Cause I know you went to school for music.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've been since I was 4. My mom, I think I was in a car and I started singing "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly.
Wow. It's a great song, though.
Yeah, it's a great song.
classic.
It's a great song. I can't lie, man. You know.
Yeah.
But I was singing that, and then it was always a thing where I loved singing. And then around high school, like I was really into video games until my mom took it away from me because I had bad grades.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So I had to find a new love. So I started making a lot of beats. Started learning how to play the piano, and then I just started building that over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when I went to school, most of the stuff I learned in the semester I already knew. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was practicing my scales already. I was practicing how to play chords and all the other stuff. It was just a matter of like learning how to do classical music, know the diction, basically learn the different languages and how they say them.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So that's
So
the
you can
only
read
thing.
music and all that now.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. I
And
know
we need more of that. That's 'cause
Yeah.
We don't. I'm a musician and don't know how to read no goddamn music.
Seriously?
I did a whole album. I can't read
You
a
get
note.
an F minus,
But
but you don't know how to read music.
I'd be like, nigga, play that shit like a blim, blim, blim. I be telling them with my mouth. Like,
Yeah, but that's dope
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You don't necessarily need to go to a music school as
Yeah.
long as you have the ear,
Right.
as long as you know what
Right.
sounds good.
That's what James Brown did. James Brown didn't know music. He was like, yeah, you play this right here. No,
Yup.
a boom, nigga, man. And then he played it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
But it's good. It's good to know how to read music. I still want to know how to read music, and I
For
still want to
sure.
do that one day.
Yeah, it helps
Yeah,
with
definitely.
everything, you know, especially with my harmonies. I stole some of the stuff that I was learning in school. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it really helped in the long run. But yeah, man, just constantly working, doing more things.
Yeah.
Getting outside my comfort zone.
Absolutely.
I think that's very important for anything. That's another
You
thing.
have to.
Get out of your comfort zone. Even
Yeah.
if you're doing great. You know what I mean? Like, it's really good to just, because you need it for growth.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And to say you did it, you tried it, and you weren't like, what if?
Yeah.
That sucks. You know what I mean? Like, you know, to have that on your mind. Like,
Absolutely.
damn, what if I would have went for that?
Fatima, what do you want to try that you haven't tried yet?
Yeah.
That I haven't tried yet. I don't know. I feel like I try most things that
That's good.
because that's my thing. Is like that's like what I want to avoid. Like is getting to the end of my life and having a whole bunch of what ifs. So I'm kind of in a space where anything I want to do, I try it. Like
Yeah.
one of my New Year's resolution this year was to try to learn Spanish. So I tried it.
Okay.
I've been slacking lately, but you know, at least I tried it and I know more than I did before I started.
Right.
So
That's all.
just the-
You tried it.
You
know.
speak conversational Chipotle Spanish, like give me the chimichanga with the
Cállate la
fajitas
boca.
and the enchilada with
Cállate.
With the pico de
I'm
gallo
gonna start
sauce.
talking to you
Yeah.
in Spanish just for that, and you gonna know what I'm saying.
I can't.
Do you speak different languages, Reg?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I know like the diction,
Yeah.
but like learning it, speaking it fluently, no.
Oh wow, man.
I'm gonna hit Reggie up for some music lessons.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I used to know, like, when I was younger, I played the clarinet. I could read music, all that, and I just started
Dope.
slacking. And I want to learn the piano.
You
and
played the
kinda get
clarinet.
into
Your
it.
big tall
I
ass
did.
looking like the Pied fucking
You
Piper.
are all the way
I'm
there.
tall too.
I know.
I was the shit.
That's
I was playing
funny.
just my imagination. Temptations don't
Yeah.
started your
On the clarinet?
Absolutely.
You better go ahead.
So I want to
man.
get back into that.
That's
But-
what's up.
Yeah.
Fatima got all these talents I didn't know. I would have
I
had
am
you on the Mink Slide
talented.
album.
You know what? I'm there. I'm in the
Yes.
studio. You don't invite me to stuff. You invited me to the video.
Yeah, I did.
But you don't
What,
invite
I
me to
invited you to the
anything else.
video. What else I invited
That's
you to?
it.
That was it? I could have swore we invited you somewhere else.
No, you didn't.
You're going to be in some more stuff with us. Definitely.
You don't
Def-
got to lie, Craig.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Man. So, Reg, you got a single that you put out.
Yes.
Yes. And what's the name of the single?
The single is called Maybe We Trippin'.
Yes.
And that video, I wanted to kind of do something different, which is kind of like a black greaser type of situation where,
Yeah.
like, you know, I see a girl, I'm trying to holler at her, but she's with the jocks.
Yeah.
And, you know, the whole time I'm trying to, like, be like, yo, nah, that's my girl. You know what I mean? So I'm going in, I'm dancing, trying to impress her. And then all of a sudden, it's a change to where, like, okay, we gonna battle or we gonna fight and we gonna do what we gotta do. And then at the end, I get the girl, of course.
No, damn.
But but it's a really dope video. Go check it out. It's on my YouTube page at Reggie Couz. And yeah, man, I'm really starting to do music, and that's my comfort
So, do you
zone.
plan on doing a whole album?
Yes.
Okay.
plan on doing a whole album.
We need to get Fatima to play the clarinet on that motherfucker.
I
Then
just want to be in
Fatima-
the video and look pretty.
No, you're going to get a clarinet, and I'm going to be right there behind you.
Oh, we can.
All lives matter.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to be the harmonica
Get
coon.
that
Where did that come
What about
from?
black on black crime?
I can't. This guy have a harmonica
from.
on.
This is what I have to deal
the
with
site.
in the office with him on the regular. Y'all don't understand.
Yo, he pulled it out so
Yes,
swiftly
it
though.
was like really. Like,
I'm tripping that this girl know how to play the clarinet. I've been waiting to see Fatima.
Oh yeah, man.
Like a tall,
I gotta-
light-skinned Kenny G. I can't wait to see Fatima with the clarinet.
tall,
Like,
light-skinned
yeah.
Kenny G.
What other instruments you play, by the way, Reg? I know you
I
play
play
keyboard.
piano. I
Okay.
started playing a guitar.
Okay.
Two best instruments ever.
Yeah, for sure. Especially the guitar. It's just the calluses
Yeah,
messes
yeah.
me up.
Yeah, they said that you have to fuck your
and I
fingers
heard
up.
you
in
kind of
there.
have to have big hands to successfully play the guitar.
Yeah, for sure. My hands ain't. They're all right.
But they're not like baby hands, but you know. some
Yeah,
people are
But
like-
you gotta you gotta really, press the chords to really get them and stuff like that. And that's just
found
like
it.
muscle memory and things.
What's your
like
favorite type of music to play on the piano?
R&B.
No,
I
no.
like to just mess around with chords a lot of the times because, like you said, you don't really need to know music theory. It's just as long as you know what sounds
You,
good.
you can feel it. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. 'Cause that's what jazz was when they created jazz.
Yeah.
It's just something they created out of thin air. They were
Yeah.
just feeling and making up their own thing.
Scatting.
Yeah.
That's improv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just go with the flow.
No
with
doubt.
most stuff.
Man, my man Reg, good dude, man. Where can people find you, brother?
Yeah, man. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Reggie Couz at everything. I'm literally not hard to find, and I make sure I'm easy to find.
No
so
doubt.
for sure, man. You can find me on those social networks. Hit me up in DMs. Let me know that you heard it.
Yeah.
Be on the Tariq Elite show.
Yes, hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I forgot. We weren't even supposed to do a show. We were supposed to do Ism Radio today.
Ah.
Yeah, because my other female co-host is supposed to be here. They didn't show up, and I got mad. I'm about to cuss their ass out. I'm like, wait a minute, they're out of town. We ain't supposed to be on today. I'm like, shit. Bad Tariq. All right, cuss my goddamn self out. So now we brought in my lovely host, Fatima, my assistant here. Fatima, let people know your Instagram because they're all in here asking me what your Instagram is.
It is at Fatima_Ming, FATIMA_MING.
All that extra shit. But anyway. All right, Reg, man, thank you so much for coming
No
through,
problem,
brother.
bro.
Everybody go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. Have you seen
Sir.
Hidden Colors, Reg?
I did. I
Yes.
got all of them.
Good.
And I got 1804.
Yes, indeed. My man.
I'm on it.
Yes, we're about to start filming the new Hidden Colors in a couple of weeks, actually.
Dope.
Yeah, but the Mink Slide album. Hold on, let me show y'all. Where's the thing? Mink Slide, let me take this down so y'all motherfuckers can see. There you go. Mink Slide, the Mink Slide album is going to be out this Friday. You guys pre-order right now on Google Play and iTunes right now. You can pre-order right now. All right, guys, it's been real. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Reg. You guys
Thank
have
you.
a good day.